Hi, this is Rory Singh from the PowerhouseMarketer.com. Today I'm just doing a quick review here on a new investment MLM crypto deal called Inclusive Cryptos. Okay, before I get started here, I just want to let you know that I'm not a distributor, rep, nor am I an affiliate from Inclusive Cryptos who's trying to sponsor you or recruit you into this new deal. I'm just here to share some information in the form of a quick video review. Okay. Now, first thing I did, I went over to their website and I was trying to determine who exactly are the founders, owners, people behind this company, system, and platform on their own website. Um, I couldn't find any president, no CEO, no CFO, no CMO, no CTO, no leadership council, no one claiming any ownership or leadership of their own company, system, platform, investment, business opportunity, no one identifying themselves at all, okay, um, as owners or leadership, nothing, okay, zero. Now I have to do some more digging around here, and apparently I noticed that on their website, excuse me for 1 second, I noticed that on their website, Inclusive Cryptos is stating the claim that their parent company is called Investment Services Limited. Now, Investment Services Limited is the owner of another system that uses the word inclusive, called Inclusive FX. Okay, so the anonymous people behind Inclusive Cryptos are the same anonymous people behind Inclusive FX. Okay. Um, Now, Inclusive FX on that website, right, which is linked to this website, Inclusive Cryptos, was trying to claim that they were out of the UK. Now, for some reason, the same anonymous people are trying to claim that they're now located in Arkansas, USA, right? And why would I say something like this? Well, first of all, on this new website, right, by the same owners, they are showing that they are registered. They registered some type of incorporation, LLC company in Arkansas for Inclusive Cryptos. Okay. Now, in order for them to do that, you see, in truth, we don't really know where they could be located. Nowadays, you don't have to even be. You could be an owner of a company and have a friend even in the U.S. or a friend in the U.K. or even someone you paid to use their address to register an incorporation. Okay, so to me personally, we do not know where these anonymous people are really residing, and I think this is very important, especially if it's you see they're asking for investments from regular folks, right up to the tune of a lot of money. Alpha, their top package, right up to $100,000. Okay, so these little details that I'm referring to today, anonymous owners, headquarters, addresses for legitimacy purposes and credibility are very, very important issues here. And I'm noticing that this company who's claiming to be professionals in the investment field, right, are not sporting the information on their own websites that they would need to sport and show everyone that visits their websites in the hopes of making money for themselves, to prove that they are real people and they are reputable and legal. Okay. So we don't know where they are, we don't know who they are, and we don't know where they're located truly in. There's an LLC in Arkansas, and on the original website, the Inclusive FX, there was an incorporation for the UK. So as we know with the UK incorporations, they are pretty well laughable and don't prove any credibility. So far with Inclusive Cryptos, things are not looking good. Okay. Another thing that I did notice, they had marketing videos on their website of Inclusive Cryptos, and they appear to be young, very young actors, and the videos seem to be scripted with very poor acting. Okay. These are very important details, especially if it's investment of your money for a promise of return, so that you could hopefully retire early, maybe fire your boss and replace your income online. Okay, so let's look into the product line. Unfortunately, Inclusive Cryptos has no retailable products or services. The only thing an affiliate can market is the Make Money ROI membership itself. Now the compensation plan here for Inclusive Cryptos, it's very simple. What they're asking for you, the investor, or if you're a network marketing investor, they're asking for you to invest your money in return for a promise of ROI. Okay, so with their promise of ROI, they have 4 plans for the investors. The first one is called a Sigma, and with the Sigma, they're asking for investment of between $50 right up to $999, promise of 221% ROI over a 130-day duration. Second plan is called the Omega, cost of investment of $1,000 to $9,999, promise of 252% over a period of 150 days. Now the third plan is called the Beta, and investment of $10,000 to $24,999, receive 285% ROI. That's promised to you over 150 days. Now plan number 4, the Alpha, investment of $25,000 right up to $100,000, promise of a 320% over a period of 160 days. Their Inclusive Cryptos is also paying out referral commissions. And how this works, if you are a network marketing professional and you want to earn some money with Inclusive Cryptos, what you're going to have to do is go out there and market yourself, right, and pretty well convince people to join this deal that's created by these anonymous people who are headquartered where we have no clue, somewhere in the world. And once you yourself are willing to invest in one of the 4 plans, then you can earn a referral commission for yourself. Now how this works is if you yourself are a recruiter, a network marketer who wants to make money for yourself, you're going to have to, if you let's say get started with the first level plan, Sigma, right, you can earn 7% commission now. If you got started with the Omega plan, you can earn 8% commissions. If you got started with the Beta plan, you can earn 9% commissions. Now if you go all the way up to the top after the 3 others to the Alpha, you can earn now 10% commissions. Okay, so let me get to a quick conclusion and verdict. To me personally, I do not recommend Inclusive Cryptos. First red flag for me is anonymous ownership. Who in the right mind would send up to $100,000 to people, not the poople, I almost said poople, to people you don't know, who are located somewhere in the world with no headquartered address physically. Okay, to me that's a huge red flag right there. Especially if it's fire your boss, replace your income online. You see a lot of people, the average person will come here if they actually really like this opportunity and actually send money to anonymous people. The average person will come down and even drop down maybe $30,000, right? So if for some reason you do not get what they're promising you, I'm thinking that's a lot of money to lose, right? So anonymous ownership, first red flag. Second red flag here, this is kind of funny. Before I even get into the second red flag, on their website of at Inclusive Cryptos, their website, right? They're stating that they're regulated, that Inclusive Cryptos is regulated by the USA government. What does this truly mean? Does this mean that they have been given permission to offer securities? I think that's what they're trying to say, but unfortunately, it doesn't appear so, because Inclusive Cryptos is not showing any proof, right, for credibility purposes, that they are actually registered with the SEC. And see, this is a big problem here if they're not registered with the SEC, because once they're offering you a return on a return on your investment, it comes into offering people a passive income through securities, and they're not registered with the SEC, but they are showing that they are have registered somehow in Arkansas with as an LLC incorporation, right? That doesn't. So second red flag here, they're not registered with the SEC. Big issues here with the U.S. government. Okay. Now, third and final red flag for me. There are more, but I don't want to be here all day. So third and final red flag with Inclusive Cryptos. Pretty well, Inclusive FX and Inclusive Cryptos are basically the same platform with two different names by the same anonymous people located somewhere in the world that we have no clue, because for some reason they're keeping all of this a big secret. Now, to me, that's hiding, right, something, and who the heck would be wanting to invest in to anonymous people who are hiding information for whatever reason, right? Very peculiar. Okay, but that's still not the third and final red flag here. The third and final red flag here is, obviously, if Inclusive FX admins are creating a new product here, which is cryptos, then most likely Inclusive FX is dying down or on the verge of collapse. So in turn, what anonymous owners with these type of HYIP platforms are actually doing, in turn, what they're trying to do is create a new product so that they can scheme the very same people that already sent them money in the first deal. So once recruitment dies down, they're creating another product. So the third and final red flag here that we're dealing with here today with Inclusive Cryptos is most likely Inclusive FX is on the verge of collapse, right? Based on recruitment dying down for whatever reason, or is already collapsed. Okay. And why is this a red flag? Because most likely, if that's the case, then Inclusive Cryptos will most likely follow suit. And what would that mean? That would mean that the great majority of people would end up losing their money in the long run. Okay. One thing I want to say before I go, with these type of HYIP platforms, because that's what they truly are. Back in the day, years ago, they used to just pretend that they were owned by anonymous people, right? That wasn't pretending, but they were the anonymous people usually would pretend that they were dealing with the Forex markets or with some type of trading, right? Stocks and bonds, etc. Yet they would never show any proof. Nowadays, it's a different scapegoat, and the scapegoat that they're dealing with nowadays is crypto. Yet they never show any proof that they have any trading to create revenue or anything that they usually claim to create revenue. Okay, but still, lo and behold, we still keep seeing like mothers and fathers, husbands and wives doing due diligence and research, educated people joining these type of deals, hoping to get rich. And the average family that I've noticed investing in these crypto deals are like $30,000 is the average number. Because what usually happens with these type of deals, we'll have some network marketers who are very desperate to get out of their financial situations. They will go to a platform like this, Inclusive Cryptos or Inclusive FX. They will plant some seed money, like maybe they will put down, you see the cost to join Inclusive Cryptos at minimum is $50. So someone would come here and try and be smart. These educated people are coming here trying to be smart. They'll invest their $50 and they'll wait it out and see what happens, right? And then what usually happens is Lo and behold, the company will pay you what you're promised, with your $50, and that person's going to say, "Wow, look at me! I think I found the holy grail to investment opportunities here." And the next thing they do is they drop down $100, and they wait out a little while to see what happens. And then you know what happens? Lo and behold, they get paid their ROI in $100. You know what they do next? As an example here, the average person that's educated out there, husband and wife team, will go out there and say, "We found the holy grail. Let's try a bigger number. We'll put down $1,000." They put down their $1,000, and lo and behold, the anonymous people that are headquartered somewhere in the world where we don't really know will actually give them the ROI that's promised on their $1,000. And then the next thing you know, the husband and wife are kissing each other, and they're laughing, and they're having a big party, and they said, "We are going to get stinking rich." And you know what they do? They go and remortgage their home, because the average person doesn't usually have $30,000 to just sitting around and to try to invest in an HYIP deal. And these educated people are going to drop $30,000 down into a system like Inclusive Cryptos. And then you know what happens? Usually by the time the person actually drops down $30,000 is when the system usually goes sideways, and then the great majority of people end up losing their money. And these educated people end up calling everything a scam out there, because they joined a scam and it didn't work out for them, and they get really angry, right? And what happens is everything becomes a scam, even legitimate opportunities. And these are the great problems that lie with opportunities like Inclusive Cryptos that are created by anonymous people, and being marketed by a lot of desperate network marketers out there who are so desperate they don't care what they're getting people into, just as long as maybe they might be able to make some money for themselves. So that is the gist of the situation that we're dealing with here, guys. Use your God-given common sense and your God-given intuition that everyone has. A lot of people are abandoning their even common sense even before they even look at their own intuition, right? And just joining these deals thinking they're going to get. Lastly, before I go here, think about this. They're offering up to 320% ROI, right? What company that claims to be a professional financial institution would ever come up with a number like that to offer? That's not sustainable. If you're a professional banker or an investment broker or dealer, right, you cannot offer these type of numbers and expect to stay in business. So if someone's going to offer you 320% return, right, the biggest, most powerful investment opportunities, and firms and even the biggest banks in the world don't even offer people 320% ROI. Why? Because it's not sustainable. It doesn't matter even if you are the Rockefeller family, right? It's just not sustainable. Okay, so never abandon your God-given common sense. Use it. That's what it's there for. Now, for the rest of you guys who are still here looking for a way to fire your boss and replace your income online, guys, the clock is ticking. You don't want to be the guy or girl 10 years down the road and now you're deciding to take action for yourself. There's a lot of people sitting on the lines online watching marketers going out there creating content, creating traffic. You don't want to be the guy or girl 10 years later from today who's sitting around wanting to change your life then. You want to take the bull by the horns and become an entrepreneur online right now. So, powerful system underneath this video. Legitimate, lucrative system set up legally, right? Address in the US, system founder on the forefront, guy who has a lot of credibility already in this industry. What this is a lucrative affiliate marketing system that's set up legally and even offers full training by one of the most biggest marketers online that's been in this make money online marketing space for the past 10 years. and he's coached over 300,000 students to success, me being one of them. Okay, me being one of them. So just go lower below and you'll get access to his system. They're a very powerful system. Can change your life as long as you go through this make money process the right way, right? And go through it fully. Powerful system lower below. We also have today for you, maybe you joined some other opportunity and you're trying to build that. Traffic system created by a super affiliate. This is a secondary system. You can find it. It's also got the word traffic on it. Just look for the word traffic on that system. Super affiliate can teach you how to get clicks for even to your offer, right? To your deal, whatever you're trying to market. If you join something already, pennies per click even, or uneven free advertising. Okay. The guy or girl who learns traffic is the guy or girl who's able to write their own paycheck for the rest of your life. Okay. Again, my name is Rory Singh from thepowerhousemarketer.com. Thank you for watching. Take care.